attempting to reconnect. Is it because I'm downloading?
Maybe.
I'm pausing that, see if that does anything. That helps the performance issues. Drop frame.
Attempting to reconnect.
Oh goodness. Okay, I think we're working now. Oh, good.
I think.
So that's the problem. All right, good to know. While downloading.
Okay, so.
Yeah, so that's promising.
This is only a test.
This is only a test, but that's what these tests are for. Humans, hello, Joey. I'm glad you could make it to the test, and the test is failing, obviously. Hello there.
Hey, Matt.
And Matt. So I'm Liz Doofus, and I forgot to download Resident Evil, and apparently the stream goes kaput whenever I try to download.
Or go live while it's downloading.
Maybe. Let me try seeing if I can. Okay, so it's resuming
Okay.
its gigabytes, because I should have. I'm going to should on myself. I should have downloaded Resident Evil 7 before going to the grocery store, but I didn't. And so we're going to attempt, and it seems like it's holding steady now. So I think it's just whenever the stream is starting up, don't have anything.
Yeah, so far it still looks like it's going.
Yeah, it still looks like it's going, and it still looks like I see people are still watching. The stream hasn't dropped.
Yeah, we're getting people in here.
So yeah, so for everybody who's just joining in, welcome. You know me, I'm Katie Patterson, and I am joined by this dude over here. He's the love of my life, and he's my best friend.
My name is literally this dude.
Yes, I should make T-shirts. There's a lot of things I should make T-shirts for it. Hashtag I'm with this dude.
Hashtag that dude over there. T-dot.
T-dot.
The male thought.
Yes. Oh, hold on 1 second. I see there's like a problem. Is there? No, I don't think so.
Says it's
Still holding steady. If you guys see any problems on your end, please put it in the chat.
Yeah, let us know if things are skipping, or if there's delays or pauses or anything like that. Like I said, we're just testing because in case you weren't following on Twitter, Katie got a brand new computer set up.
So the story is, I was streaming for a while, Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, and then I wanted to take a break from Spooky's Jump Scare and explore some other horror games, because Spooky's Jump Scare, while it's a lot of fun, is very repetitive.
Okay, Mike's still going. Yeah.
Okay. It's very repetitive, and I got stuck on this one level, and I'm like, you know what? I need to take a break. I need to step back. And so I decided I want to try Resident Evil 7, because I heard it's really good, and this is kind of like the direct sequel to Resident Evil 8. And I met one of the bodysuit actors for Resident Evil 8, and so I'm like, I need to play this game now, but I need to play the prequel first. And so I got Resident Evil 7, and then when I tried to stream it and play it on my computer at the same time on my laptop, it would not work. There was a lot of lag, a lot of problems. So I had to basically upgrade my entire system. Which was a nightmare, which is why I've been on hiatus from December all the way until now. This first day of February, I have risen from the grave.
A big shout out to the Scorcher duo for helping us out.
Yes,
figure out
thank you.
The specs for new computers and how to set everything up and the like.
Yes, it's very big hand to them for helping us figure out what we want.
Josh Scorcher, our Mal the Fiery Secretary, you guys are saints, and
Yes, so thank you. So basically today we're just going to test out the beginning portion of Resident Evil 7 just to make sure that the stream is good and also just to hang out and catch up with you guys. So we'll probably be on for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half.
Depending on how much longer the game has yet to install.
Yeah, so if you have any questions, any fun things, threats of violence, probably not the best idea to post them in a YouTube chat. I don't know.
Because you will be arrested.
Probably. But it's something that I usually say whenever when I'm like comments, concerns, threats of violence. That's generally what I say. I should make a t-shirt for that.
We've had this conversation. Why would you willingly give people the lenience to want to threaten you with violence? That is insane.
Well, have we already established that I'm not really a sane person?
You're literally asking people to threaten you with violence? How the fuck does that make any sense?
I don't know. I am a walking enigma, so shush, 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 shush. Oh my goodness. So yes, any comments and questions, we'll be happy to answer. And it didn't happen quite as often, so it should still be okay. We might need to pause the download every now and then. Let me actually pause it just a little bit, just to let the chat relax and make sure that people are still here. So let's go ahead and
like I said,
this
is just a test.
Yes. We got humans. Today is your birthday. Happy birthday, Cornelius. Let's see. There's a lot of hello.
That game's on steroids. It's Resident Evil. What aren't they on?
Mm-hmm. That's true. Hold on. Can you spare a coach? Couch? Is that a couch or coach? I think it's coach. I don't know.
It's a meme.
Oh, okay.
It's been blowing up recently. We acknowledge its existence and let's move on.
Okay. To both Katie and Will, have you ever thought or tried playing Among Us? He's played Among Us.
I have only I think I've only opened it up like twice in my life. The first time was in a Patreon server that I'm in supporting a friend of mine, and then the last time was I think like only about a week or two ago with friends, and so yeah, I'm trying to open up to more casual gaming on and streaming and such, just time and the fact I need to make the dollars.
Yeah, there we go. So, note to self. Streaming while downloading a game, especially a game as hearty as Resident Evil 7, is...
If we known it would have been...
If I had known, I would have...
We would have started it while we were out.
I know, that's what I said earlier. Let's see, how are you in Thespio Bid? We have been hanging in there. So far, this year starting out has been pretty good to us.
Running a little bit on fumes today, but I'm holding up.
Yeah. Let's see. Does it count if I threaten you to mutilate y'all with friendship and support?
Debatable
sure.
question mark.
Sure, go ahead if you want. No worries, Katie would never threaten you. Good choice. Question for both Katie and Will. What's it like being a voice actor? Well, he's more of the voice actor. I'm more of on camera and theater actor. But it's a long haul. That's the best way to describe it. It's a long haul, but it's fun. And I really, really enjoy my line of work. And I'm glad I get to live in a place where I get to do that.
Some days,
line of work.
For me, some days it's great. Other times it is absolute hell. And quite frankly, I don't know why I'm insane enough to keep on pursuing it.
Mm-hmm. So let's see, what else? Will, you should probably take her to see Doc if she's actually wanting to be threatened. Nah, I'm pretty much doomed, so there's no point.
Yeah, as far as we're concerned, she is a hopeless case. I have tried to help her in many different sort of avenues, and nothing has worked.
Yeah. Oh, good. Thank you for that. Thank you. All right. Real quick thoughts on Thomas and Friends. All engines go, even though I already know the answer. Right? I don't watch Thomas, so I can't answer that.
please keep those types of questions not directed towards her. This is not the type of stream to ask that.
Well, I mean, this is a hangout stream, so they can ask that. But when I'm streaming the games, yeah, those questions can't. Since I don't watch Thomas, probably not the best to ask me about Thomas because I don't watch Thomas. I never watched Thomas, not even as a kid. So I'm not the best person to ask. So let me go ahead and try downloading again. So we may drop again. If we do, I'm sorry.
Going gigabyte by gigabyte.
We're doing it. We're doing it slowly but surely.
Moving very slowly. Moving slowly.
Jesus Christ.
Shout out to Tarantula.
Yes. Have you seen the new Scream movie? Oh, gods. I have not seen the new Scream movie. It is on my list. There are so many great horror films that have come out since 2020 all the way through to now that I haven't watched yet, and I've been dying to go out and watch. We're just being very careful now because we actually had a COVID scare about a week ago for our family. It's a fun story. My friend Angela, love her to death. This one and I, we went to see the Betty White special that was playing for her birthday. It was really fabulous, by the way. It was a wonderful, wonderful thing.
I could tell many tears were shed in the theater.
A lot of tears were shed. But yeah, he got the at-home test.
I got the at-home test, and thankfully we both tested negative.
We both tested negative, so that was great. So this might end up being a hangout stream, and I might have to test the actual game either later today or just later this week before we get into the actual streaming, because it's looking like I can't really download and stream at the same time. And we'll test the actual game out later, and if there's problems, then there's problems, and we'll try to fix it. Let's see, we got a few more things coming in.
We's trying.
We're trying so hard.
We are streaming virgins.
Please be gentle. So I heard some psycho is celebrating hell spawning this month. Hell spawning?
I think that's his way of saying it's your birthday at the end of the month.
Oh, yeah, it is my birthday at the end of the month. The 28th. And before anyone says anything, no, I was not going to be a leap year baby, because leap year did not happen in 1991, so suck it. Let's see.
That's my job.
Shh, not on live stream.
Like I said, I'm running on fumes, and that's also code word for I could give less two shits right now.
I know. But let's see. Here's another question. What are your plans for video content on both of your channels in the future? Why don't you answer first?
I am desperately trying to get back into dubbing comics again, just trying to balance income work, trying to maybe do my own streams at some point to help out with that, and audio work for other clients of mine, as well as stuff for my own career. I want to get back into it really badly. Just time and other priorities is just a bitch.
Yes. And for myself, I'm gonna get back into streaming weekly. And the reason I used to stream on Twitch, but Twitch has always given me problems, and apparently was also giving some of my viewers some problems. And so I'm switching it back to YouTube. So we're going to do it here. Yeah. It's going to be great. Let's see what else. Have you heard of Hell of a Boss? Yes, we have. We love.
Who hasn't?
Yes, I actually know the voice actress who plays Luna. She's a very good friend of my old roommate Kira, and I'm very proud of her for landing such an awesome gig.
Incidentally enough, before she became, as big as she is now, I inadvertently took a class with her, with Richard Horvitz, like 5-7 years ago.
It was funny when I was checking
I
out.
have the photo
Yeah.
of that class with her at the mic doing her turn on my Instagram.
Yeah, and it's actually kind of funny because when I was looking at his stuff and we had just started dating, I looked at his pictures and I was like, oh my god, it's Erica! It's Lindbeck! And he's like, what? You know
back
her?
when she had black hair instead of turning it white.
No, it's not. It's more of a blonde color. She doesn't really have white hair. She's
It just
a blonde.
looks so white in all of her pictures.
And it's just probably our electronics and the way the picture was shot.
Lighting!
Lighting! It's the bane of all our existences.
But yeah, we inadvertently know Luna, and I have taken classes from Moxie.
Yes, he's taken classes with Butcher Horowitz. I know Luna. I don't think we know anybody else in that world. Like, I know some people.
No, personally.
Like, personally. Because, like, in Has Been Hotel, the speaking voice for Alistair, I know him, Edward Bosco. Another good friend of Kara's, and I've met him on a handful of occasions. Really a nice guy. But yeah, we are huge fans of that
I also
show.
do know the singing voice of Alistair, Gabriel.
Black Griffin. He's doing that. And that's good for him. Let's see. Have you guys ever voiced acted in animations from Source Filmmaker, aka SFM?
Yeah, I have.
You have. What projects?
It's sometimes Inverted Shadow uses SFM kind of sparingly. Like, the main sort of 3D animations that I've seen are either Gmod or Source Filmmaker. Inverted Shadow does mostly Gmod stuff, but he occasionally does Source Filmmaker, like I've done with his Luck of the Lyrish series. But yeah, I've done stuff in Source Filmmaker with a colleague of his, FD Daylight, for Pony vs. Man. I voice Slinger. But yeah, it's been a while since I heard from him. I hope he's doing all right.
Yeah, I hope so too.
But yeah, I've voiced in SFM animations, and I hope to do more.
Yeah. I have not voiced in SFM, but like I have said before, I'm kind of more in front of the camera rather than behind the mic. That's generally where my forte lies.
She only really does it for, like, close friends and colleagues.
Yeah, I mean, right now, I would love to be on shows like Hell of a Boss and Has Been Hotel and stuff like that, but I feel like I'm better suited in front of a camera, personally. But, yeah, cool question.
Yeah.
If you're into horror, don't mind the meme and some issues. Have either of you played or want to play Dead by Daylight? I think I've heard of Dead by Daylight. I have not played it. I think it's on my list. Add that to the ever-growing list that I have.
Guys, seriously, our list of media
so
to consume,
It's so big.
we won't even reach halfway point by the time we die.
No, we probably won't.
Because we're so busy, we're lucky to even get, like, 1 or 3 episodes of a TV show. Like even recently, in respects to the almighty white of the Betty variety, I started watching Golden Girls.
Yes.
From start to finish.
Yeah, I've kind of skipped ahead of him because I'm home and I like having stuff playing when I'm working on my stuff. So
You choose to do those over those Reddit stories that you like binging so much.
I have to be in the mood for the Reddit story. I have to be in the mood to like consume drama knowing it's not my drama. I have to be in that kind of mood. Question for both of you guys. What's your favorite movies of 2021? I haven't seen any new releases that have come out in 2021, but my favorite movie so far is this movie that came out in 2019 called Villains, and it stars Bill Skarsgård, whom you guys would know as Pennywise the Clown in the It remakes. That movie is it's bonkers.
It's twisted.
It is a twisted bonkers of a film, but it's so good, and the ending, it just kind of like catches you in the heart. you don't realize it's gonna catch you in the heart until it does, and you're just like, oh god,
Yeah.
oh god.
Yeah, we actually just started logging every single piece of media we watch at this website called Letterboxd.
Letterboxd for movies.
And Tracked for TV.
Just so we can keep
Just
track of what all we're watching and what we have
watched and what we liked, what we didn't like,
and all that.
What we want to see again,
Yeah,
and like just so we can have some damn consistency.
But for myself, that run right there is my favorite one for 2022 so far. Favorite movies of 2021. Oh, I just misread it. It's 2021, not 2022. Favorite movie of 2022 for me would probably be...
You just said 2022 again.
Damn it! I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. I am sorry.
That's just not. We didn't really see so much movies of 2021.
We saw a few.
Well, versus like the year prior.
Yeah, we saw some movies in
we're still trying to get back into the swing of it.
It's hard to keep track of the time frame now because hang on one second. Sorry, Ari Mal's messaging me because I told her some news and she's not happy.
She's angry. She's
angry. Let's see. But favorite movie that I've seen in 2021. There's two favorite movies I have. One is The Unholy. And the reason why I like that movie, it's a fairly decent movie, but I like it because it was the first movie that I saw in theaters after a year and a couple months of not being able to go into a movie theater, so that was really special for me. But my favorite movie of 2021 would be A Quiet Place Part 2. Which
I still need to see.
You still need to see it. I think it's on HBO Max.
Yeah, it's on HBO.
But it's so
I think it's both
good.
that and Plex, I think.
Yeah.
I would have to look.
But it's so well done, and the audio design is amazing, and it's just like, yes.
And as an audiophile, I don't know if this would be considered a horror movie or porn for me.
Would you mind getting Maddie the link? She wants the link to the YouTube. Sorry about that. Let's see, what else? How are we? We're good. Slowly and going insane, but still good.
Slowly.
Slowly. How did you go for the Pyromancer video questions for Will?
Oh, the latest Pyromancer thing. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. Didn't you voice something for Inverted Shadow once or twice, Katie? Yes, I have voiced for Inverted Shadow. He's a very good friend of mine. And yeah, so I've done the Melenthia, I think is how you pronounce her name. Oh God, stop that. What are you? I've received a gift, apparently. Happy early birthmas, buckle up. Thanks, Joey.
Well, goddamn.
Okay, cool. I'll accept your gift. Thank you. He's been dying to get me.
And another one.
And another one. Oh my God. He gave me two gifts. Thanks, Joey. He's been dying. Joey has been dying to get me.
Totally not consistently shoving it down in our faces every single chance he gets.
He's trying to get me into Sam and Max, and he's been trying for years. And so now he has me on a stream. I can't back down now.
I know, and I know that his response would be, "Hi, my name is Jasper Pye. I wear my obsessions on my sleeve. Have we met?"
It's true. That is very much a Joey kind of reaction.
You know, little buddy, there might be pills for that.
Let's see. Another question for the both of you. Who are your favorite characters to do impressions of? Ooh, that's a good one.
All right, now I know things have been a bit slow to say. It's no one's fault, okay? I'm not naming any names here.
Moxie.
Okay, I know that's definitely one. And
that's one. For me, one of my favorite that I like to do, just for fun, I like to do Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls. One particular scene is...
Is it the hardcore scene?
Yes, it is the hardcore scene.
Of course it is.
They all think I'm just a baby, but I'll prove to them that I'm
hardcore.
That sounds less like Bubbles and more like Screwball.
Well, I mean, it's been a while since I've done it, so give me a break. God.
This was a mistake of you bringing me on here.
I have no regrets. I married you after all. My life is a mistake. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Ouch.
Oh,
You whore.
I love you. Okay, I know it's stupidly early to ask this, but do you guys have any ideas for Halloween, or at the very least know what your costume is? No, that is not a stupid question. That is a legitimate question, and I thank you for it, because we start planning in December. Well, actually, I start planning.
Bullshit, you start planning the minute it's November 1st.
That's true. That's true. It is very, very true. We are still, like, we know some of the events that we want to go back to. Mm-hmm. Like, Delusion was my number one.
Can't go wrong with Halloween Horror Nights.
Can't go wrong with Halloween Horror Nights.
Not Scary Farm.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to Knott's. Let me see. I'm trying to think of, like, any others. Like, there's a few pop-ups here and there, and now I know there'll probably be more with, like, new horror films that are coming out and stuff
more
like that.
Than likely, yeah.
More than likely.
Wasn't there, like, maybe we should look into maybe if Warner Brothers does tours.
They did that tour one time when
we did that when it came out
in 2017.
Maybe we should look into see if they do anything else for any new releases.
I think they still do tours. I just don't think they have because of the human malware, and it's just been.
Or if it's like reservation only or something.
Mm-hmm. And I see a Mad Munchkin. Hi,
Maddie.
Hey, Maddie. Welcome to the madness. We're kind of just hanging out because I can't download the game.
Well, I mean, technically she can, but it would just freeze
it would
so
constantly
often.
Restart the stream, and I don't want to do that to you guys. You guys suffer enough. Let's see. At the very least, know what your Halloween costume is. We got a few contenders.
We do have a list.
I know,
of possible
like
ideas.
one of my top ideas is I want to be a werewolf version of Red Riding Hood, and I want him to be the huntsman, but he's been like my werewolf victim. Another one is the Grady twins from The Shining. Any excuse to get this one to dress in drag.
Fucking course.
But it's fun. It's fun, I tell you. It's fun. Let's see, what else? Broke you all into loving Magiswords. You did. And we need to finish it.
I'm a casual fan of Sam & Max. I just have yet to find time to play the games. Get off my nutsack!
That is too early for Halloween. No, it is not. We will disagree. Because it is never too early for Halloween.
There's nothing wrong. There is no. The way she's concerned, there is nothing as a. Fuck! I forgot where I was going with this.
Goodness.
Like I said, fumes.
Yes.
Running on them.
It's okay. I'd love to go to a Halloween horror themed con. Yeah. There's actually quite a few of them out here.
There's quite a lot. Take a pick.
One that I know I'm going to be going to definitely is Midsummer Scream. The full-blown version of it, because we only got to go to something called Awaken the Spirits, which is like Diet Midsummer Scream. And I want to go to the full version and stuff like that, because, yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of them, especially on the West Coast. I have to look to see if there's anything on the East Coast for you, Maddie.
I'm sure there is.
Yeah.
Just have to look.
Yeah. Warner Brothers does tours. I want to caress the water tower. I don't think they bring you close to the water tower, but
I don't recall if they do.
I don't think so. I think
they at least allow you to like take a picture with it in the background, but I don't think they bring you directly to it.
No, I don't think so either.
At least from what I remember, like the last time we did a tour was like it was like the first day of your year before marriage.
Mm-hmm. It was 2017. And we started and we took the picture outside with the
gold
Bugs
statues
Bunny.
of Bugs and Daffy.
No, it was just Bugs Bunny.
Was it just?
I'm pretty sure it was just Bugs Bunny.
Really, I thought it was both.
No, I'm pretty sure it's just Bugs. Let's see. Warner does tours. They did Polar Express, for crying out loud. Oh, I didn't know they did a Polar Express tour. That's actually kind of cool. I want to go on the Polar Express, damn it! it.
Well, I'm sure there's like a rail yard somewhere that can do an event like that, but I would have to research it.
Joey says, Will needs an excuse to dress in drag.
Moving on.
Let's see. Katie, this might sound like a crazy question, but how do you wish that every day was like Halloween? Well, I live my life like it's October plus, so for me, every day is Halloween. I don't wish
She's never
going
to cancel her subscription.
I'm never going to. And for me, I don't wish that it is Halloween because my just everyday life is just full of horror, and I want to get into the horror industry for my career. And so,
I mean, she literally wakes up screaming every morning just to celebrate it. Tell me I'm wrong!
You're wrong. Oh, I love you. I love you. Love you. Love you.
I'm ready to start the day, honey. That's what you do. That's what you literally do.
Oh, God.
I am shocked I managed to sleep through that every morning.
Oh, my God. Let's see. Do you guys watch Harry Potter? And if you do, what is your favorite Harry Potter movie? I have not watched Harry Potter in many a years.
I honestly stopped watching after Goblet of Fire. I need to rectify that.
Yeah, and honestly, like, it's been ages, and after the thing with J.K. Rowling, I kind of lost my taste for it.
Really? Well, okay, I know that's a legit reason to stop watching that, but mine is more pathetic and hilarious because I kept on getting compared to a young Daniel Radcliffe at school.
That's right. You told me that. You
like every single day ever since the first movie came out. It's like, oh my God, Harry Potter! I'm like, shut up! I get it. I'm not British.
Here's the thing. You're too tall to be Daniel Radcliffe. He's actually like my height, like maybe an inch taller.
I'm talking
than
about
I
when he was younger back then.
I know, but he's still
same sort of hairstyle, glasses.
I know, but he's still a small feet. That's how you can tell the difference. Let's see. Oh goodness, there's so many things coming in. What are your opinions on Warner Media merging with Discovery Incorporated? I mean, as long as they don't merge with Disney, because Disney's just taking over everything at this point.
They're going to at some point. Let's stop prolonging the inevitable.
Yeah. Let's see. Now I'm reminded of Will's performance of Where is the Bathroom?
I am stunned you actually remember that.
Oh wow, that's a flashback moment. Oh my goodness.
Am I dealing with a stalker?
No, you're fine.
Am I dealing with someone who is obsessed with literally every single thing I do, and it's not you this time?
Well, he says that he was reminded of it because Joey mentioned the word drag. So.
Well, it wasn't the first time I did it.
Let's see.
I'm kidding.
I say she wakes up every morning laughing maniacally. That is more likely, but I haven't.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that.
Have you heard of the game Friday Night Funkin'? No, I have not. Adding that to my list of games to check out.
It's basically a rhythm game in the style of Dance Dance Revolution.
Oh, so that would be.
I don't think it's really up your alley.
Yeah.
You're not really into stuff like that.
Not really, unfortunately. When you say that, well, wait, Katie wakes up screaming, I laugh and wheezing from that. Glad we made you laugh. This is a question for you, Katie. If your favorite character from Escape the Night, I love that my favorite character from Escape the Night. Yes, I do love that show, and I guess I'm gonna have to go off of who's my favorite YouTuber versus who was my favorite like side characters. And I would say my favorite YouTuber would probably be Sophia, I can't pronounce her name, just because she's so smart and she was like able to figure shit out. And I'm like, I always love smart people. Yes, do it. Yes, with the smartness. It's awesome. For favorite side character, oh goodness, there was a lot of really good side characters that are like part of the challenges. Oh, goodness. I'm gonna have to go with season two's The Gingerbread Woman, because I've always been a fan of Hansel and Gretel, and I was just cannibalism. I'm always connected to cannibalism somehow. Just because for those of you who don't know, my very first feature film was Butcher Boys. It was written by one of the original writers for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Kim Henkel. And that movie had to deal with cannibalism. I was the dessert, as I lovingly say.
You got to literally have your brains picked.
I did. They did. There's pictures on my Facebook page that has my brain, my cranium open and exposed, and it's wonderful and gory and delicious.
I'm honestly shocked they didn't go with the fondue route.
I know. Though somebody did have like a soy sauce, and he like picked it up with chopsticks and dipped the brain. Funny enough, though, that brain was a Jell-O mold, and they had me taste it because they're like, "Why not, Katie?" And I'm like, "Okay, fine, whatever." And it tastes like honeydew melon. It tasted like honeydew melon, and the veins were fruit roll-ups. And so it's just fun little.
Why does that
facts.
sound like something you would see on Halloween Wars?
I feel like it would be really cool to add that.
Maybe that should be a dish idea. They suggest.
I haven't finished the most recent season of Halloween Wars. I should, but
Like, come to think of it, has any Food Network competition show really done anything with Jell-O?
I don't think so. I think because Jell-O can be considered quote unquote simple, like a main dish can't be Jell-O.
I don't know. I
think
like
having
that's
Jell-O elements could be interesting.
I don't know. I feel like that's sort of a missed opportunity to, like, I know how there's like pumpkin sculptors and sugar molders. I felt like I feel like Jell-O would be somewhat of an interesting challenge because it's so frail to handle. You have to really have a skilled hand to really make something out of it.
Well, the thing is with Jell-O molds, you really just need the mold to set it in, and then it's a matter of waiting, and Jell-O can take a very long time to set.
I guess that's true.
And they only have a short amount of time to, like, bake the cake, make the design, and all that other stuff. And this season is actually mainly just, like, cake and sugar people. They don't really have any pumpkin carvers for this season, at least not off the top of my head. I need to go back and rewatch it because it's a great show. If you love baking competitions, I highly recommend Halloween Wars. So
I guess that's
check
true.
it out.
I thought it would be an interesting sort of thing.
Yeah. Let's see. What else? Hope you don't mind an MLP related question. Keep MLP related questions just far and in between, because this is more of like horror channel, not really MLP. So I don't mind them, just keep them small. But let's see, who is your favorite villain of the show? I will say villain questions are always welcome. I do love me a good saucy villain. And for me, Chrysalis. Chrysalis, hands down. She's just a conniving bitch, and I love her.
Yeah, either Chrysalis or Tyrek for me. Or at the very least, like Sombra in season 9.
Yeah,
he was formidable. He was kind of pathetic in season 3.
Yeah,
Christus. Because we didn't really get to see what he did.
All we saw is that he said Christus.
Or technically, we did see what he did. We just never didn't see him in action.
See it in action much, yeah. Let's see. What did you think? Hang on. I actually saw Butcher Boys, but not the whole thing. I'm in the last 30 minutes. I'm in the last part of the thing, so you might have missed me. I don't know. But, yay! Glad you watched it. I hope it didn't scar you, Matt. What did you think about Joey Gostarfa possibly dying in Season 4? Are you excited for Season 5 to come out eventually?
Have you caught up with Season 9? I thought you only stopped like at Season 3.
No, I am caught up on Season 4. Season 4 was honestly not my favorite of the seasons. But it was still enjoyable, just compared to, like, the grandiose Season 3, which was... And Season 2 was my favorite. Season 3 was a pretty close second. It kind of fell short for me. Maybe it's because they brought people back, and I'm like, I've already seen these people, I want to see new people. I have to be in the mood for an All-Stars thing, rather than just jumping on in
That's weird because you're always in the mood for Drag Race All Stars.
That's different. It's just because they bring back people where like I wasn't a fan of. Where like I'm like you didn't really contribute much, and stuff like that. But I did. But what I thought of Joey, I know they haven't killed Joey. Like if they didn't kill Joey in season 2, they're not going to kill Joey in season 4. I think he did get sucked into Pandora's box, and he's in hell. I do think he's in hell, and I have a feeling with season 5 they're going to go a more Greek route, like more Medusa, Pandora's box, Hades, and all of that stuff, because there is a lot of mythical monsters that you can play with in Greek mythology, which is what I based one of my characters, Midnight Sonata. She's a harpy, so yeah. But I don't know when it'll come out. I hope it'll come out soon because I love Escape the Night, and I would love to see this show continue. Let's see, what else do we have? I was wondering, how do they do brains in TV? I theorize my brain may taste like banana pudding. Put in the comments below what you think Jasper Pie's brain would taste like. And no points for you if you say pizza. That's too easy. For me, I would say tapioca. I don't know why, but tapioca came to my mind.
I was going to say pink spaghetti.
Pink spaghetti. Wait a minute, what?
I'm sure you can make noodles in different colors.
No, you can't. It's just such a thing to say.
Like
spaghetti.
just look
not
at
just spaghetti, pink spaghetti.
Like just look at different iterations of what the brain looks like. It just looks like a whole bunch of long noodles molded into a single shape.
Yes. Oh my god. But it's just such a thing. I'm expecting something like, I don't know, guacamole or something like that. And then out of his mouth is pink spaghetti.
You act like I can eat guacamole.
I know. It makes me sad because you actually like guacamole.
I do.
He's allergic to avocados. He's actually allergic to avocados. And I was like, damn it, no!
I for the longest time, thought I had absolutely no food allergies, but it turns out I break out into red sores with avocados.
Yeah, red sores on the back of his throat, and he says his lips swell a little bit too.
Mm-hmm.
It's not life threatening. It's just he can't.
It's just annoying. It's like a canker sore.
Makes me sad.
Which is a shame. I tried it for the first time like last year, and I actually found it pretty good. But when I showed a picture of it to my dentist when I
last went.
Not the last time, but the time before that. They said like, yeah, those probably avoid that. It's like they're not life threatening. They just kind of look like zits.
Yeah. What's your favorite Disney villain? Ooh, Disney villain.
I think a better question is what isn't.
Yes.
Or who isn't.
That's true. That is very, very true. For me, I would probably say mine is Ursula. I've always loved Ursula. She has a special place in my heart. Poor Unfortunate Souls is my favorite Disney villain song.
No wonder you and Harmony get along so well.
I know.
With the very limited interaction you two have. You need to fix that.
I do need to fix that. What about you, babe? What a famous favorite Disney villain?
Oh, hands down, Jafar.
Jafar. I honestly should have guessed, but I figured to let the audience know what you like.
He is just so redunculously sinister.
Yes.
Ecstatic.
Yes, ecstatic. Let's see. Which line was it? It's
not you, Joey. A different Joey. There's
Joey Graceffa. Joey Graceffa from Escape the Night. Not you, Joey. We love you, Joey. We'll kidnap you, but we won't kill you. We'll keep you in the closet and feed you oatmeal.
There is a difference. It's just that they're both horrifying.
Well, I think the people are actually saying what Joey's brain would taste like now. I think her brain would taste more like pizza Like, seriously, more like Pizza Remus, the thing you
Oh, the
guys
Pizza
made.
Remus.
Oh, the Pizza Remus! Oh, yes, Pizza Remus! Oh, that was a fun one.
That's a blast from the past.
Blast from the past. What would you say was the worst season from Friendship is Magic? I don't really have a worst season for Friendship is Magic. Not really. I reckon it might taste like cotton candy. Also, hello.
Hey, Shadow.
I'm glad you could make it. And cotton candy. Yeah, I can see Joey's brain tasting like cotton candy.
Really? I thought that would be more Finn's brain because he's so goddamn sweet.
Nah, I would put Finn as a funnel cake.
Or how about like one of those candy burritos?
Yeah, I kind of can see that.
Okay, so context. I believe there's like, I don't know if this is widespread, but I know there's at least a shop in LA where they literally make candy stuffed burritos, and the tortilla is cotton candy. I don't know how they accomplished that, and quite frankly, I don't care how. I just want it in my stomach.
You'll have to what is that place? I don't think you've ever told me about it.
We saw it when we were scrolling on TikTok once.
Right, that's right.
But I, for the life of me, cannot remember the name of it. I think we have it like written down somewhere, but I know it exists out there.
Yeah. Also, don't feel bad if you're asking a lot of questions. Don't feel bad because this is kind of like a hangout right now since I can't download the.
Yeah, like I said, this
stream.
is a test to see what we are capable of with this new setup and what we have in terms of internet speed and such.
And so yeah,
we're trying things out, see what sticks, see what doesn't.
Yeah, so. And I'll probably try once I downloaded the game. Probably sometime this week, I'll try testing it out and making sure that it plays okay on.
Yeah, I might also do a test stream on my own account.
Just to see where we are.
Just to see where we are in terms of that. So we're trying.
Yes. Cotton candy with strawberry syrup. Love it. Would you think a Kelpie would make a good horror monster? That depends on the script because Kelpies are connected to just swamplands. And so
Isn't a Kelpie like in the same sort of family as Kappas?
No, you're thinking of something else. Kappas are water demons. But the thing is, Kelpies are confined more to swamplands. Kappas can go near any body of water. And you just got to figure out a way to get our protagonist in the area and be able to keep them in the area and to prevent them from leaving.
Got it.
So that would be the challenge with having a Kelpie. But I personally like Kelpies as a monster itself. Yeah, I think that would be... let's see. For Jasper's brain, cherry pie. Ooh, I can see that. Cherry pie as a
cherry pie for Jasper.
Yeah, I see what you did there.
I'm sorry, but when that comes to mind, I think like, isn't that just an excuse for you to ship Jasper with Cherryberry, who is a character who has a thing with flying hot air balloons and helicopters?
I don't know. Maddie says, kidnap me.
Yep, we want to.
We're trying to figure it out. We're figuring out a plan. Hold tight, Maddie.
We're figuring it out, just like the Nickelodeon game show.
Your entire existence is a carnival treat. Yes.
She's not wrong.
Speaking of Ursula Midnight, what are your thoughts on Melissa McCarthy playing her in the live-action Little Mermaid
what?
movie? I actually did not know that Melissa McCarthy was going to be playing Ursula. It's definitely an interesting casting choice.
Maybe?
I mean, Melissa McCarthy for me does not ooze evil. So I would have to see it in action, but I'm not fully on board just because I don't really associate her with, like, I know she can do drama, but I don't know if she can do evil. So that'll be...
she doesn't really strike me as the downright evil type, at least from what I've seen. Like full disclosure, the only movies I saw Melissa McCarthy in full in was Happy Time Murders. And yeah, she was just more of the stern.
Yeah, she's not for me, she's not
stern,
a villain.
Disappointed mother.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. I don't know. Maybe they just cast it based on body type?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Maddie wants to know what her brain would taste like. For me, for some reason, the first thing that comes to mind, garlic bread. I don't know why, but I feel like you're a garlic bread person. Whenever I think of Mad Munchkin, I think of her brain tasting like garlic bread.
The first thing that came to mine was hummus.
And hummus! That's a good one! That's a good one! Hummus and garlic bread.
Match made in heaven? Question mark?
Christian? I don't know. But I mean, garlic hummus is actually pretty tasty.
I think I've tried hummus before.
Yeah, you'll eat hummus if it's
I think if
it's flavored.
If it's flavored well. Like I know I tried the regular kind. It didn't do anything for me.
Yeah, regular.
Like I mean, I didn't immediately spit it out, but it's just.
It just doesn't taste like anything when it's not flavored with something. I do like hummus with some paprika. Because paprika is about as spicy as I'll go, because I'm a wuss when it comes to spice. Very much a wuss.
as someone who was subjected to a ghost pepper challenge,
yes, we all remember that.
Be thankful that you did not go through that literal hell.
Yes, I am very thankful. I have had pepper sauce that was black once. It just sat. It wasn't super hot, but it sat in my stomach like a lead, like a brick, and it was just like I felt sick.
Sorry,
and it was just so gross.
I don't know why, but every time I'm envisioning whenever you have hot sauce, you're like the Swedish chef trying the stuff that he makes, and just steam is coming out of your ears so much it's like a geyser.
Maddie likes red onion hummus. Yes.
Okay, favorite
Universal monster. Ooh.
Why'd you have to ask a question like that? That's like trying to pick between your favorite children, which we don't have, nor do we want.
For me, I would say my favorite Universal monster is the creature from the Black Lagoon, the Gill Man.
It actually has a name.
Yeah, they call him the Gill Man.
Oh, I thought they just called him the creature.
Well, they call him that too, but a lot of the people who are big fans of the Universal monsters, they call him Gill Man.
Oh,
and
just like how they name the guy from Texas Chainsaw Massacre Leatherface instead of what he's actually named.
They call him Bubba J. Which, by the way, if anyone has seen the Texas Chainsaw trailer, I've seen it. It looks good.
Oh yeah,
it looks fun.
The new, was it like a reboot? It's on Netflix.
It's kind of like the same thing they did with the Halloween remake in 2018, where it's like a sequel to. Like they kind of branched off and did their own their own timeline. I know they didn't get the original person for Sally because I believe she passed away back in I want to say 2010, 2011.
Got it.
But it definitely looks interesting. I will say at the this is just so stereotypical Zoomer or late millennial kind of thing. Leatherface pops up onto this party bus. Everyone pulls out their phones and he's like, "One wrong move and you're canceled, man." And Leatherface just looks at them like, "You fucking dweebs, I'm going to murder you." And he does, and it was glorious and gory. And
I just keep on thinking, it's like we're gonna cancel you, man.
Shit.
Oh, what do you know? You're canceled from your Life subscription.
Canceled from Life. Bum dum dum. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Favorite Bond movie. Ooh.
Okay, that's more your thing.
Yeah, I grew up watching James Bond movies. I need to introduce him to some of them.
Excuse me for having a life.
It's okay. It's okay enough. For me, I would say my favorite James Bond movie would probably be Thunderball. I love the theme song that they did. I think the story's fun. And it just has one, the bad Bond girl when she dies has the best little quip. Because Bond is known for is known for having these fun little quips, shocking, and stuff like that. And one of my favorites is like he's dancing with the girl and she's the villain. He sees the gunman. He pulls the villainess in front of her and she gets shot. And then he just sets her down on a chair next to this couple and he's like, "Do you mind if my date just rests with you? Don't mind her. She's just dead." It's for me. I'm like, "Oh my god, that's amazing! That is amazing! Holy crap! Holy fucking crap!" But yeah. So Thunderball, my favorite.
Why would you want to fuck crap? That's disgusting.
I wasn't. Jesus Christ, babe. Fumes. That's why I'm not giving you flack. Fumes. Let's see. Favorite non-MLP cartoon. I'm not counting Has-Been Hotel or Hell of a Boss right now because those are... I count those as webs, even though they're cartoons. I count them as web series. When I think of cartoons, I think of
stuff that's actually on TV.
Stuff that's like on an actual network. Not saying that YouTube.
Well, I mean, Has-Been Hotel is going to be on a network soon.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about like not on YouTube, not a strict YouTube series. Not that there's anything wrong with YouTube. May the YouTube gods not strike me down and take away all my followers.
Algorithm.
But so let's see. Favorite non-MLP cartoon. Oh God, there's a lot of good ones out there. I think my newest favorite would probably be The Legends of Vox Machina. I just started watching that, and it's so much fun. I think I know what yours is, though. I'm gonna say Big Mouth.
That's one of them.
That's one of them. I was right on one.
I need to watch season 5.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
yeah.
I think I saw a trailer. They're doing a spin-off.
Oh, they are?
At some point soon. It's called like.
Please let it be called Little Mouth. I hope it's called Little Mouth.
No, it's not like... I think
missed opportunity!
I think it's called Human Resources.
Human Resources. Okay.
Right,
cool.
I think I would need to look at it again.
Cool. Let's see. Do you guys watch anime? My favorite anime is Demon Slayer. I'm not as big into anime, though I am watching Yashahime because my roommate Kira, she is in it as
she watches it to support her friend.
And plus, I'm a big Inuyasha fan, so I was like, I kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So yay!
I grew out of my weeb phase years ago.
Yes, he did. Honest question: do I get annoying with the Sam and Max stuff? No, you're fine.
You're fine.
You're fine, Joey.
I was the stuff I was saying back there. They were jokes.
Yeah,
like I said, I'm running on fumes.
We're just joking around. We love you, Joey.
You're fine.
We're still trying to figure out ways to get you back to California so you can live in our closet again. Maybe not a closet. Maybe in your own room.
Spoilers.
Maybe in your own room with your own bed. Yes. Well, we are within the hour. So there is a few things I want to talk about before I wrap this up. Because we have been talking for an hour and I've got other stuff that I need to do today before date night tonight because it is
adulting stuff.
Adult stuff. The
Fucking
world is a scary
me.
place. Adult stuff.
Coming up, a map of the world, and you don't know your states yet.
Oh, goodness gracious me. Let's see. But I was going to announce... sorry, got a little bit of phlegm in my throat. That was charming and on live stream. I was going to announce the name of the charity that we are going to be hosting for this month. So, for those of you who don't know, we're kind of copying Josh and Ari for...
There's no kinda about it.
Yeah, we're flat out copying them. They know it.
Good artists borrow, great artists steal.
They know it. They appreciate it. They're not flacking us for it. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna have donations available to donate to charities every 2 months. So it'll be focusing on one charity for 2 months. And my brain just sizzled out. I don't think I spoke proper English. Did I speak proper English? I don't know if
What's
I did.
English?
It's true. Very, very true. So, we're going to be doing... So, when we're streaming, you guys are going to be able to donate, and half of whatever we make will go to the charity of our choice, and the charity is going to be good for 2 months. So, for example, this charity that we've got is good for February and for March, and then we'll pick a new subject and a new charity for April and May. and so on and so forth. So on and so forth. But I wanted to talk about what our charity of for these 2 months is. The theme of it is human trafficking prevention, which is something that I've always been felt very strongly about. I feel like humans should have a right to live a life without being forced into slavery, sex slavery, and stuff like that. And so I figured was like, well, this is a great cause to start us off with. And our charity for February and for March is going to be Shared Hope International. So Shared Hope International has been going on, I want to say like 20 years, 30 years or something like that. And they focus on helping people get out of those situations, helping them rehabilitate their lives. That way they can go out and live normal lives. And so and they've got a really good score on Charity Navigator, which is a great place to check to make sure the legitimacy of any charity, and we'll be pulling charities from that to make sure that we donate to legitimate charities and not to scams. PETA. Excuse me, I had something in my throat. But yes, that is the charity for February and March, is the Shared Hope International. And I'm really excited that that's gonna be the one that we're gonna be doing. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. We got to start wrapping things up because I need to do adult stuff today. But like I said, I'll probably be back on probably Thursday or Friday just to make sure that Resident Evil 7 can play while I stream at the same time. That way things are hunky-dory and I don't have any lag or the stream constantly refreshing and restarting. Hopefully we don't have that problem. If we do, we'll have to take some time to fix it, but we'll keep you guys updated with whatever
We're doing what we can.
Yes, we're doing what we can. Exactly. So thank you guys so much for joining us for this kind of hangout session.
It's an impromptu
hangout, trying to test out what we can and we can't do, and at least I know I can't download stuff and stream, at least not stream well at the same time.
Yeah, so hopefully actually playing it won't be
I hope so too. And if it is, we'll figure out how to fix it and make sure our internet connection is good.
We'll figure out what to do.
We'll figure out what to do. And if I have to go back to Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion for a little bit while we try to figure out what's wrong with Resident Evil 7, then we'll do that. But in the meantime, thank you guys so much for joining us. We had a lot of fun hanging out with you, answering some of your questions. And until next time.